Before we start today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, MutPacks.com. You can click the link down below and open exciting packs, win tons of coins, and withdraw your account right away. You could use promo code CHU for 15% off. Lastly, when you sign up down below, you can get a free 10,000 coin pack as well. All right, boys, you guys know the safety position needs upgraded. I haven't done this one in almost 3 weeks now, and there's been a lot of new safeties updated into this list. The top 10 has now had new team of the week cards come out, blitz cards, all Madden cards come into this list. It had to be updated, like I said. Very loaded position, but if you guys enjoy top 10s, make sure to hit that sub button. On the road to 25K subs. Appreciate you guys so much, and let's get right into number 10. At number 10, we do have Quandary Diggs, and Quandary Diggs, obviously being a 94, you would think he'd be much higher, but honestly, if he was anything but 5'9", I think even if this card was 6 foot, he'd be probably a top 3 safety in the game, top 4. Not only does he come with really good speed, he comes with amazing stats, right? 93 play rec, which is absurd. 91 man coverage, 94 zone, and really good box play too. He has 87 tackling, 95 hit power. The reason why he's low is obviously he is 5'9". But another thing about this card too, which drags him in this list, and you could arguably put him higher if he fits your scheme. He gets deep out zone KO and deep in zone KO. I cannot talk. He gets both of the deep KOs basically for 1 AP. That is insane. So his abilities absurdly good. His stats amazing. He's just 5'9". Simple. I mean, it's just hard to put little guys out there, but at the end of the day, the way I look at it, you're gonna get dunked on all the time, but KOs are one of the things that could bail you out from getting dunked on. So if you're gonna use the KOs and he fits your scheme, you could arguably put this guy in your top 5. At number 9, we do have Derwin James, and it feels weird not having him much higher, but it kind of is. It's crazy how fast this card kind of got shifted out of the meta. I think it really does because he has 91 speed, and we're up to 94 speed now at safety, at wide receiver and everything. So 91 speed, I really feel like if you're not using this card or you have him in the box, he's really not going to be that valuable to play unless you're on a really budget squad. But when you look at him, 89 play rec, we love to see that above 90. In the zone, should be able to get that above 90 for you easily. He has really solid zone coverage right there too. The man should be very easy to get above 90 as well. The 6'2", very solid, right? 1 AP pick artist. You could use 0 AP crusher on him too if you wanted. The only thing that I said like a negative is the 91 speed is very slow in the meta right now. We have a lot of 94 speed players. Steve Smith is in the game. We even have Calvin Johnson now. All the wide receivers are even 93 speed now. It's just he's slowly falling off with that speed. That's why he's so low on this list. Number 8, we have Kyle Hamilton, and I get this comment all the time about people talking about this is the best budget user in the game, and trust me, I know. Although I don't have him on my team, I can definitely tell this is probably one of the better budget cards in the game. 6'4", 91 speed. So you're noticing the 91 speed again, very ugly, right? We just saw it with our guy, Derwin James. But the thing I love about him though is he is 6'4", so you're getting a +2 inch right there. One of the better users in the game right now. He also, like I said earlier, with the play rec in the zone, you can easily get that above 90 with the in the zone strat card. So all those stats are taken care for. But like I said, don't play him or Derwin on your field unless you have him in the box, or at least you're using them. Don't like the card speed too much, especially with the meta right now. But also, yeah, if you're in like any sort of a Ravens team, this card's probably an animal for you, like absolute top 3. So at number 7, we do have Minka Fitzpatrick, and Minka Fitzpatrick is one that you see on almost everybody's team. He's a really cheap 93, and that's not because he's bad, it's just because there's so many of them. This card's actually pretty solid at 6'1", 92 speed. Very sound stats across the board right there. He does come with amazing play rec at 92, like I said, absurd. And then the 93 zone and 90 hit power. Obviously that man coverage is too far gone to get above 90, so probably wouldn't worry too much about that. If you're a kind of a man blitzer, this is not a guy you're gonna want to run on your field. I could not talk at all this morning, but Minka, very good free safety in the game right now. Not much to say about him. I do like his abilities as well. Solid card here. But number 6, we do have Brian Dawkins, and with Brian Dawkins, obviously a very solid card. 92 speed. He is only 6 foot, which is very average right now in the game. He only has 89 play rec, but which, like I said, should be able to get above 90. Really good in the box stats too. 88 tackling, 94 hit power. We all know that when it comes with Weapon X. But when it comes to him, I don't really like his abilities too much. You can get that Enforcer for 0, the Crusher for 1. I do like 1 AP pick artist on him a lot, but I feel like zone KOs and man KOs are really the most meta abilities in the game, and he sadly doesn't get any of them. But if you're a big Crusher pressure guy and he fits your scheme, that could definitely help you out a lot too. But like I said, 1 AP pick artist, very solid in the game. It's just crazy to think that this card is at our number 6, and he's a pretty dang good card right here. I like Weapon X a lot, forces a lot of fumbles. He did feel a little clunky out there for me. I didn't really like using him at all, but up top, he felt really good. At number 5, what is crazy, this was our last number 1. So the last time we did the top 10 safeties, Ed Reed was our number 1. That's how far gone we have done this list ago. That's like, it's crazy. The safety position is getting absolutely loaded. 92 speed on him, 90 excel. The reason why I always liked him above Weapon X is because the play rec's high. And also when you look at the man and zone, you're getting the man coverage above 90. You're getting the zone above 90. I like his abilities as well. He can get the 1 AP pick arts just like Brian Dawkins, but he also gets the KOs in the zone, which are a big deal if you're running any sort of zone defense in the game right now, which I do believe most people are. I would say it's kind of split actually. You're seeing a lot of man, a lot of zone this year. It's really different. Kind of almost split down the middle if I were to say. But at the end of the day, Ed Reed, like I said, I would take that little bit of man above over just kind of in the box hitting stats. He is a little bit shorter like by 1 inch, but I'll take the other stats every single day over 1 inch. So if you're watching this video, you're probably really confused right now because there's going to be 11 cards. I was writing these down on this list and I wrote 2 number 5s. So technically I wrote down 11 cards, so we're just going to go with it. So I guess we could say another 5 right here. I did have Adrian Wilson right above our guy Ed Reed right there, so I'm just going to say 5 again. I've never done this before, but I wrote 2 5s on my top 10 list on accident. Adrian Wilson, though, right here, another 92 speed guy in the game, but obviously you're seeing the difference. 6'3". Yes, he is 6'3". Not much play rec, but should be very easy to get above 90. He comes with amazing man coverage, 92 zone, and a 93 hit power. So the way I look at him is he's basically just a better Ed Reed and a better Weapon X. I don't really like his abilities a lot, kind of like Weapon X, just a in-the-box crusher, kind of deflator style abilities. Not really in the meta right now. I think they're fun abilities to use. They can maybe get you a fumble or 2 every other game, but not really consistent meta abilities in the game, so I'm not really counting them as benefits, if that makes sense. But Adrian Wilson, a really good card in the game. Very good in the box. You could user him. You could play him up top. This guy's going to be good everywhere. So at number 4, we do have Jeremy Chinn. And Jeremy Chinn is one that I thought in this game was going to be the best safety for a while. And then just look at it. We got absolutely flooded with safeties. Now we have 3 guys better than him on this list here today. 93 speed, though. I love it, right? 93 speed, very good in the game. 6'3". Another very good benefit right there. He does get 1 AP. Actually, no. That's not even true. He gets 0 AP pick artist, which is absolutely a dub. He gets 91 play rec right there, 93 zone. Not much of a man coverage guy, but I always looked at Jeremy Chinn kind of more as a in the box type of player. I like him a lot as a user with 6'3". That's where I always used him. I remember when he was a rookie, what was it, Madden 21? His card was an amazing user all year long. And this year, again, we get a really good top end Jeremy Chinn card. And he's another top-end user in the game. Definitely a top 5 safety and probably a top 3 user in the game. So at number 3, we have Chancellor. And I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, why is he so low? I think the top 3 safeties are all very okay, our number 1, I think, is locked in at number 1. But I think number 3 and 2 are very interchangeable. I like Chancellor a lot in the game. I personally think he is the best user in the game if you're going strictly off of like middle linebackers, strong safeties, or whatever. Not actually substituting free safeties in, if that makes sense. But when you look at him, 6'3", 93 speed on him, so very similar to our guy Jeremy Chinn. He comes with absolutely insane excel at 95 right there. He's another guy where his man is not above 90, but should be pretty easy to get above. He has 95 zone coverage on him, 96 hit power with a 90 tackling. And when you take a look down here, look at his block shed, boys. 84 for a safety. This is probably, like I said, the number 1 user in the game. He's basically a better Jeremy Chinn because of how good his box play stats are. I love Cam a lot in the game. Kind of getting bored of Cam, if that makes sense. He's already had 3 cards now. We started the year off with him as our user. He got another card where he was our user again, and now we have him again, or another user. And we also had him all last year too. So I know he's a crazy card, but maybe that's just me. I'm kind of bored of cards, but no matter what, he's going to be on my field. So at number 2, we do have Darren Woodson, and he is our first 94 speed player on the list. There's only 2, and it's going to be obviously our number 1 in him. Darren Woodson comes with amazing speed, amazing excel. The tackling is really good on him too at 87, the 94 hit power. So you're very good in the box right there. And then when you look at the big stats, 92 play rec, 90 man coverage, and 94 zone. So there's really not a single bad thing about this card. Not a single bad thing. That's what I absolutely love about him. 6'1" as well. So not as tall as Cam Chancellor, but you're getting a +1 in speed right there. You're also getting much better play rec. Also, the man coverage is above 90, so you don't have to worry about that with strat cards. I like Darren Woodson as an up top guy. Probably put Cam Chancellor in the box if you're running a God squad and you have multiple of these guys up there. So Darren Woodson, definitely probably one of the best high top safeties in the game right now. At number 1, I thought this was pretty easy to me right here. Steve Atwater. Not only do I think he is one of the best cards statistically in the game, he is 6'3", so very tall, right? Cam Chancellor, like, he has 94 speed, so we're getting even the 94 speed right there. And then also the 91 play rec. He comes with 94 zone coverage, and then his box play stats, 88 tackling, 95 hit power, and then also down here, the block shed is at 88. So believe it or not, like the tackling is a little bit lower, but he has better block shed and better hit power. Or I think Cam has 96, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, but they're both very similar. So it's very good right there. You're keeping the same height. You're getting a +1 speed. And also Steve Atwater comes with 0 AP pick artist. Very valuable in the game. I think it gets deep in zone KO for 1 AP as well in his 4th or final slot. So which is very valuable. So 0 AP pick artist. One of the best cards in the game. He's tall, very fast, hits hard, can play really good zone coverage. Atwater has to be on your team. I think he's the most valuable all Madden card in the game. Boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which safeties you are rocking right now. I'm using Atwater, Cam Chancellor, and I want to pick up Woodson soon. I'm using Polomoa for right now. I'm probably going to move on soon, but I hope you guys enjoyed the top 10. We post these all the time, so make sure to hit those noties, hit that sub button on the road to 25K. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.